Hey, it's Kay. Hope you're feeling cute today. In this video, I'll be showing you 2 underrated places in Japan. Everyone knows Kyoto and Osaka, but do you know which places need more recognition? Nara and Kobe. As someone who loves visiting peaceful places in Japan, I would hate for these 2 to get overcrowded, but I am done gatekeeping. I need to talk about these places more because people don't know what they're missing out on. People think Nara is just about the deer and Kobe is just about the beef, but I am here to show you that there's so much more. These 2 prefectures in Japan each have unique charms that make them worth visiting, so let's check it out together. Carl is the ultimate softie anime guy I know, and one of his dreams has always been to try a real melon pan, just like the ones he's seen in anime. He did try one in the convenience store before, but there is something special about getting it fresh, straight out of the oven. This is Nijiro Melon, a perfect little stop on the way to Nara Park. They serve warm, freshly baked melon pan that pairs beautifully with ice cream. This place is a local favorite known for its crispy outside and soft, fluffy inside, with unique flavors like Earl Grey and Hokkaido milk ice cream that makes it stand out. We decided to try the plain and cinnamon melon pan, and honestly, both were so incredible. They're light, buttery, and just the right amount of sweetness. Carl went in for something extra special, a seasonal flavor that they had at that time, which was the apple pie. When in Nara, of course, you must visit the sacred deer. It was our first time in Nara Park and it was raining a bit, so we felt bad for the deers. They were getting a bit soaked in the rain. They were everywhere, wandering freely like they owned the place, which honestly, they kinda do. As soon as we stepped into the park, we saw tourists feeding them biscuits, and of course we had to try it as well. We bought a pack of deer crackers, and that's where the chaos started. The moment we got the biscuits, it was like the deer could smell them from a mile away. They chased Carl like he was some kind of walking snack dispenser, and even biting his pocket. And it's hilarious because the big deer seemed to know exactly where the people were getting the biscuits, because he was just standing there. He was like waiting for his next meal. Not gonna lie, some of the big male deer were a little intimidating, but most of the female deer were super calm. We saw them doing the famous bowing gesture, and it's something that we'd only seen on Instagram before. And trust me, it's even cooler in person. Feeding them was a fun experience, but of course it also made us wonder if they're being treated well by tourists. I think it's important to only feed them the deer crackers that they're allowed to eat, since other food can harm them. Plus, we noticed how easy it is for people to accidentally litter, and unfortunately, some deer might think it's food, which is really dangerous for them. And that's why I think it's important to remember that they're not just cute tourist attractions. They're a symbol of Nara's history and culture, and just like how they welcomed us to their home, we should treat them with respect. So if you ever visit, be kind to them, offer them a bow, a proper biscuit, and a whole lot of respect. The rain stopped from time to time and we finally got to enjoy a chill day in the park. After a morning of exploring Nara Park, the rain started to drizzle, so we were on the lookout for a cozy spot to grab lunch. We stumbled upon this small soba shop called Sobadokoro Kitahara, and it turned out to be a perfect find. In the entrance, you'll see a tanuki statue. As soon as we stepped inside, we were greeted with warm, welcoming vibes, and they also served us hot tea, perfect for the chilly and rainy weather. We ordered a big bowl of soba with some crispy tempura on the side, and it was so comforting and tasty, just like the kind of meal you want after a rainy morning out. If you're in Nara, definitely stop by for some delicious warm food. Trust me, it'll hit the spot. Even though it was raining a bit, we weren't about to let it ruin our Nara adventure. So we made our way to Ukimido, a lovely pavilion on Sagike Pond. The scenery was absolutely stunning. The foliage isn't fully red yet, but it was so beautiful, and looking at my footage now, I really love how the raindrops fall gently into the pond. It just gives everything a peaceful vibe. And of course, no trip to any city in Japan would be complete without indulging in matcha. So I did my research and found Salon Naramachi, a traditional tea house located just a short 10 to 15 minute walk from Nara Park. They also do traditional tea ceremonies, which is a super cool experience as well. If you love matcha like us, definitely check this out, and if you want to find more great matcha spots in Japan, I've got a video on the 10 best matcha places in Japan, so be sure to check that out too. Before wrapping up our day, we walked through Nara's local market. It's such a great place to grab some unique souvenirs and try some tasty snacks. We were hoping to catch the famous mochi pounding at Nakatani-do, but sadly we were a little too late. But that's okay, some of the shops in the market were still open and we found some interesting stuff. If you're in the area, definitely don't miss this because it's a great way to experience Nara's local vibe, and you can also find cute trinkets and souvenirs to remember your trip. Now let's go to Kobe. Kobe is one of our favorite cities in Japan, especially when we visited in 2023. It is often underrated, so there weren't many tourists, but it has its own special charm and it's just as beautiful as any other city in Japan. If you're looking for a place that feels a bit more laid back and less crowded, it's Kobe. It was another chilly day when we arrived and we went a little early, so most of the shops were still closed, but it was only a few minutes until our first stop opened, and I couldn't be more excited. This cafe has been on my list for a while because some of my favorite YouTubers have visited, so I was really curious and super happy to find out that they had a branch in Kobe. We kicked off our day in Kobe with a visit to Blue Bottle. And honestly, it's a must for any coffee lover. The cafe itself has this minimalist modern vibe that makes it feel like you've stepped into a calm, stylish space. It's the kind of place where you can take a moment to breathe and enjoy your coffee in peace. I went for their signature New Orleans iced coffee, and let me tell you, it was pure bliss. It was smooth, a little sweet, and super refreshing, and for me, it's a perfect way to kickstart your day. We also grabbed a slice of their Basque cheesecake and a couple of pastries. If you're in Kobe and in the mood for a cozy, delicious morning break, Blue Bottle should definitely be on your list. Then we wandered over to Nankinmachi, also known as Kobe's vibrant Chinatown. As soon as you stepped into the area, you're hit with the sights and smells of street food, colorful stalls, and bustling shops. It's such a nice place to go to eat, explore the place, and take lots of pictures and just soak in the culture. I know that I said that Kobe wasn't just about the Kobe beef, but it's a non-negotiable to try Kobe beef if you're already in Kobe, because no trip in this city is complete without tasting it. And of course, we went all in at Wakkouko Kobe beef. From the moment we walked in, we knew that this was going to be special. Even when the chef was still preparing our beef, it already looked so tender, sliced to perfection. Watching the chef cook the meat right in front of us was such an experience too, because the sizzling sound, the way the fat melted into the grill, it was like a live cooking show. And of course, the meat was pure perfection. It's so tender that it melts in your mouth with that rich buttery flavor that you can't describe until you've tasted it. Whether you're a steak lover or more of a Wagyu person, this place takes beef to a whole new level. We've had Kobe beef at other places before, but let me tell you, it's always amazing. So if you want to discover even more spots around Kobe, be sure to check out our 10 things to do in Kobe video. For all the matcha lovers out there, Kobe has a treat for you. After all the delicious food, we needed something a little lighter and refreshing, so we stopped by a cozy matcha house. We tried their matcha tiramisu, and I have to say that it was perfect balance of creamy, sweet, and earthy. It was delicate but flavorful, everything you want in a matcha dessert. Whether you're a hardcore matcha enthusiast or just want to try something different, this place is a must. Finally, to cap off our day, we headed to Umi Mosaic Harborland, and let me tell you, this place is magical at night. It is a waterfront shopping and dining area, and when the sun sets, the whole place lights up with colorful twinkling lights. It's got this romantic, chill atmosphere that makes you want to just slow down and enjoy the view. As we walked along the water, we had an amazing view of the Kobe Port Tower and the cruise ships that were lit up beautifully. There are plenty of shops and restaurants around here, but what really makes it special is the peaceful vibe by the water. It was the perfect way to wind down and reflect on an incredible day in Kobe. And that is it for our Nara and Kobe adventure. From the peaceful moments in Nara Park to the delicious Kobe beef, these two cities definitely left us with unforgettable memories. If you're planning your own trip to Nara or Kobe, hopefully this gave you some great ideas on where to go and what to eat. And if you've been to either of these places, please drop your favorite spots in the comments below, and we would love to put them on our itinerary next time we visit. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more travel tips and hidden gems across Japan, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button to never miss an update. Thanks for joining us on this journey, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye!